Well, these are challenging times we're going through, and it's very scary if you happen to be a woman who is pregnant or expecting, and even for moms that have children. So many questions going around, and I'm so happy to be joined today by Amanda Pare. Amanda is the mama coach Lloydminster. Amanda, you're also a registered nurse and a lactation consultant, so you kind of are getting questions, I understand, from all sorts of people just in regards to this situation. Is that the fact that people are just wondering what to do on all sorts of topics?
Yes, for sure. Especially when it comes to pregnancy and breastfeeding. We know that, when a mom is pregnant, she is at a higher risk for contracting viruses or illnesses just because her immune system changes. So people are concerned about whether or not they need to be, more concerned with this virus. From what we've been seeing so far with the evidence is showing that pregnant women aren't at an increased risk with COVID-19 as compared to other illnesses like viruses in the same family as COVID-19, like SARS and H1N1, where moms were at a higher risk when they were pregnant.
Sorry, Amanda, I'm going to get you to give some advice here, but before we go any further, you want to just cite the sources of where the information is coming from so people are aware where you're getting the information?
Absolutely. So this information is from studies in China and the UK from credible sources from the CDC and the WHO. Yeah, so that's where the sources are coming from.
Okay, and the concerns that are coming in regards to, let's start with moms who are currently breastfeeding. What's your advice to them, and what have you learned so far, Amanda?
So far, you do not need to stop breastfeeding your baby. So the concern is whether this virus can be transmitted through breast milk. With the studies that they've done so far, we do not believe that it is spread through breast milk. So moms can continue to breastfeed their baby. Now, if mom is showing signs of illness or is tested positive for COVID-19, it is important that she doesn't pass this virus through respiratory droplets to her baby. So she needs to take some extra precautions while breastfeeding. And what that looks like is washing her hands in warm soapy water for about 20 seconds. If she is coughing and sneezing, to make sure that she's doing it into her elbow, possibly changing her clothes before she feeds that baby. As well as, washing her hands thoroughly before feeding baby and after, wearing a mask if she has a mask at home to protect baby from droplets. And if mom is really ill at home, it might be possible for her to express breast milk or pump. Of course, sterilizing, all pump parts and bottles appropriately and having someone else in the family feed the baby via bottle.
And now, Amanda, what about for those moms that are expecting? I mean, there's a lot of stress already happening because of the COVID-19 situation. And then if you're expecting a baby on top of that, there has to be all kinds of issues that pregnant moms could be dealing with at this point. So what's your take on that?
For sure. So, pregnancy alone is anxiety provoking for new mamas. And just throw a global pandemic on top of that, and it's crazy. So if you're needing mental health support, please reach out. As well, taking those extra precautions, doing the social distancing, only going out if you absolutely need to, cleaning surfaces frequently in your house, making sure that you're resting, making sure that you're taking care of yourself. Is very, very important, and possibly limiting, all visitors, especially if you are bringing a new baby home, FaceTime, talk on the phone, do those kind of things.
And you mentioned, Amanda, too, that you are a resource, that you're providing some courses online as well and virtually if people are interested.
Yes, absolutely. So I'm doing prenatal classes private and group via virtual. where you can just stay at home. You can learn everything you need to know about COVID-19 in pregnancy, postpartum, and bringing your baby.
All right, well, thank you so much, Amanda. We'll be back with you right away here in a few minutes in the newscast as well to learn more about children now that they're home from school and what to do. Again, Amanda Pare, the Mama Coach in Lloydminster. Thanks for joining us, and we'll be right back to chat with you some more, Amanda.
Thanks, Stacey.